Man, that inflation is a trip out here. I don't get it, man. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. It's to the point where I'm not understanding what people don't understand. Now, I got some friends out here. Like I got a guy that we linked up through mutual people, as far as on social media. Real intelligent guy. His name is Clifton Phelps. You know, we go back and forth on Facebook. He usually tell me disagree with half the stuff I say, but it's always respectful because he a real dude, and he started a construction company. The brother's not smart, he's brilliant, so that's different. But we were talking about inflation. Now, he would know obviously about inflation, economics. You know, he a business owner. You know, he know that stuff like the back of his hand. He do payroll, so, you know, me and him not in the same class. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to argue with him on certain things. He said that he thought inflation was going to happen anyway, or was happening anyway, because back in 2008, it was inflation, and I forgot what he said. But he said it happened anyway, and it had nothing really basically to do with the president. He's saying that this was going to happen regardless. And I'm on the record saying that, you know what, I see his point. But the thing is, though, with that said, man, at the end of the day, we weren't having these issues. So were we going to have these issues even if Trump was in office? And that's why, you know, I love to have that conversation with people, because I think that he's not really a Biden supporter or anything like that. But I think we're not giving Biden enough credit for being horrible, because some of their policies and some of the things that they're doing, like, for instance, I believe that the inflation is where it is because if you really think about it, you got people that have been, it's been facilitated for them to basically stay at home and get a check. And in addition to that, you have these people are not in the workforce. So for them not being in the workforce, where you have supply and demand, you don't have the people to really get the product to market, or you don't have people to be in the restaurants. And then after that, you have spikes in pricing. Then you got spikes in gasoline prices, and he has to have something to do with the gasoline prices, because he's begging OPEC to produce more oil so we can lower our prices here. If he's doing that, and imagine they say yes, then by default, the president has control of the gas prices. You know what I mean? So it's a very interesting dynamic, a very interesting conversation to have with people with opposite thought processes.